I'm like, baby, I am trying to go up some notches and you're trying to be here. Like, our levels, our visions are different. Hey KiHive, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video because I know you're interested in what I have to say today. If you haven't done so already, I'm going to need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below to become part of KiHive and hit those subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. Let's get right into today's video. Okay, so it is Monday, which means it is time for another Monday motivation. I know I missed Monday motivation a couple weeks ago, but we're back. Life has been pretty crazy. So another video. So today's Monday motivation topic is going to be about the biggest lessons that I have learned in 2019. As we wrap up this decade of the 2010s, I was just reflecting on things I have learned pretty much over the whole decade and also just this year alone, because this year brought forth a lot of change. So I wanted to share with you all what I have come to discover. Comment below right now, what are some things you've learned in this last decade, in this last year alone? What are the things that you learned and how are you going to use those things that you learned to carry on into the next year? So answer that down below for me and let's get into the video. The biggest thing that I've learned this year is that change is necessary. So the reason why I say that is because just imagine if you decided to stay the same person from January 1st all the way up until right now, and nothing in your life ever changed. Everything was exactly the way it is all the time. Would you really be happy? And I thought about that, like if I would have stayed where I was, if I would have stayed complacent, I would not have been happy. I feel like change is the only thing that is constant in our life. It's the only thing that we can really count on is things changing. Now we can't say how they're going to change, but we can count on things to change in some way, shape, or form. I think change is a very necessary part of life. It helps us grow, it helps us discover ourselves, it helps us discover new hobbies, new friends, new places, new things. And I just have learned to embrace the change and not be afraid of it, because when you are afraid of change, you can end up getting complacent and being stuck. So not being afraid and accepting it was one big lesson. The second thing that I have learned this year is that it's okay to let people go. Now this one was kind of hard for me because I ended up having to let people go as I moved to a new place, because you know I'm on another level. I'm leveling up, and the people who I had to let go were trying to stay, you know, stay down here. And I'm like, baby, I am trying to go up some notches and you're trying to be here. Like, our levels, our visions are different, and I can't surround myself with people who like to think small. I like to think big. I like to have these big grandiose plans that people think are outrageous, and I think they're perfectly normal. Why? Because God is the author of everything. Like, we can do anything as long as we trust God and believe in Him and put the work in to get there. Not saying it's going to be easy, but you know, you have to sometimes let people go if they're not serving your life in the way that you see fit. And I know people are like, well, we've been friends for like 10 years, or we've been together for like 12 years and all of that. And you know, that is cool. Kudos to those long friendships. But if those friendships aren't growing with you as you grow, if you're still doing the same exact thing, or you sense some jealousy, it might be time to either change that friendship or just let it go altogether. So just letting people go, second thing. And then the last thing that I learned, number 3, is that just do it. This whole year, that has probably been my theme of 2019, because me and my friend Kalia, we have this thing of saying just do it or just take the leap, and you just kind of have to go with it as life happens. So I say just do it because I literally in January or December, I said I'm going to move to Florida, I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to get the flexibility that I want. And I did just that. Moved to Florida, got the job I wanted, good salary, good benefits, supportive team, supportive supervisor, everything is good. I have started doing my fitness brand. Shameless plug, gonna plug that in right here. If you like fitness and stuff, go ahead and follow me on my fitness page at Snatch Fitness by Key. You know, we level up in all areas of life. Go ahead. And not being afraid. I think this move has just created this sense of I can really do anything, because I literally uprooted my entire life away from my family and all my friends and moved to a place where I knew about 1 to 2 people. And now I have a good little handful of friends. I'm starting to get involved in things that are going on around here, and it's pretty exciting to be in a new environment. You just kind of have to find your footing and do it. Now I can understand if you have married or you have kids, it might be a little more difficult to do those things. Because you have to consider other people, but I still feel like you can still achieve your goals. It just has to be more tailored to where you are in life. Now, if you're single and you want to move, you can always make a plan. Don't be like me and just up and move, because it's a little crazy. But hey, it works for some people. It worked for me. It could work for you. But hey, plan stuff out if that's how you are. But yeah, I just encourage everybody to sit back on these last 60 or so days we have left in 2019 and just see what you've learned over the last decade, see what you've learned over the last year, and see how those things that you've learned you can carry it into the next decade, the next year, and to improve your life in the best way. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you liked it, don't forget to share with all your friends, and see you in this video, guys. Bye.